gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Zen Creations Naruto 1/6 scale figure unboxing and review. Now today we are taking a look at none other than Gaara. I really like their first figure in the lineup, this is their second. Pretty darn excited to get him out here. Now I do have to say a massive thank you to Zen Creations for sending me this production sample. If you are looking to order your very own Gaara, I have popped the link to toyswonderland.com in the description below. They do have installment plans and a points-based reward system. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon and join button so you're notified as soon as a brand new review goes live on the channel. As for the box art, I really like it. A massive image of Gaara front and center, and yes, that's the actual figure. Down below, couple of logos. On the side of the box, another logo plus 1/6 posable anime figure. Then on the back, the kanji for love, Zen Creations contact info, and a couple of warnings. On the inside of the front cover though, we do have the cast and crew responsible for actually making this. Congrats to Zen Creations and the team. Now honestly, I really liked their first figure in the lineup, being Naruto, but I was hoping they'd pick up a couple of licenses, maybe for Dragon Ball, maybe for My Hero Academia, but following up with the Naruto line with Gaara, I'm still pretty happy. First in-hand impressions of the actual figure is that he is surprisingly heavy. I think the culprit is this right here. Now what we are going to do next is get all of his accessories laid out in the light box and take a closer look at everything he comes with. Starting off with the display base first, it's hexagonal, relatively low profile. The bottom section is black with some scriptures sculpted in. Then up top, it's sand, perfect for Gaara. I like the texture, it looks very anime in its aesthetic. Couple of pebbles and rocks here and there and some airbrush shading. Then a fully articulated flight pole plus a teeny tiny spring-loaded waist clamp. You do get two effect pieces. This one happens to be my favourite. I like the trail down below, there's a ton of texture. Got some cracking, and the nails are painted in black. I dig the airbrush shading. Now if you're wondering, whoa, why is there a hole there? Kind of ugly, no? Well, yes, it is. You do have a little key, and this piece can slide in to cover up the hole. It kind of continues the texture down from the top to the bottom, but you do have another option. It's this piece right here. This one also keys in the same way as the other, but it's an open hole. If you're wondering why that's the case, well, remember that flight pole from earlier? This actually facilitates you being able to slide it on there, so you can actually pose this behind Gaara. Both of those cap pieces do plug in really nice and flush. I just didn't want to push them in there because they're rubbery plastic. When you push them in, they tend to expand, kind of get stuck in. Now this effect piece is the swirling sand. I like the little sand trails and the texture. Once again, it's painted quite nicely, looks very anime with that matte finish. It does peg into the vessel on his back. We'll try that later on. You do also get two head sculpts, and these are straight fire. I really like them. The hair is nice and prickly. There's some black or darker red shading on the tips. The eyes are super piercing, and there's no skin texture, but that's perfectly fine. Again, this is based off an anime. I like the cracks in the sand armor, and yeah, we will be trying both head sculpts on the figure. When it comes to hands, we have pretty much all the gestures I was hoping for. There is once again no skin texture, but the nails are sculpted, and there is a little bit of shading in the crevices. What we are going to do now, though, is get Gaara himself out here. Standing straight up and down in the light box, no crazy poses or accessories or anything like that. How is this guy standing? That thing on his back is really heavy. I thought he'd be toppling over constantly, but oh no. Zen Creations have done their magic on the body. It's really sturdy. He somehow can stand up on the turntable, no problem whatsoever. The question though is, does he look good? Oh, you bet he does. Zen Creations were onto a winner with this Naruto line, and this is another solid entry. I love the body, decent proportions, the outfit is crisp and clean. Not to mention, the head sculpts are second to none. Up close and personal, kicking things off with the first head sculpt first. Do I like it? Yes, I do. It looks exactly like Gaara. The hair is super sharp and spiky, there's some darker shading up on top. The eyes have some thick line work, perfect for Gaara. You do have the kanji for love up top, and it's done in this kind of soft matte aesthetic. That is what I was expecting, seeing as their Naruto had the same style, and it looks like it was ripped directly from the anime. That snap transition was completely unnecessary. Switching out the head sculpt is actually really easy. You don't have a ball joint to contend with, it's literally a plug, the head sculpt slides right on, and now we have the cracks in his sand armor. Could I see myself using this head sculpt in the display? I do like the other one, but this one's cool too. Around the back, this thing is huge and it's also really heavy. I do like the way it's sculpted and painted though, there's some shading and a bunch of cracks plus the symbols. And if you wanted to, you can pop out this piece, and of course, plug something in. What is that something, I hear you ask? Well, it's an effect piece, it's sand, of course it is. There's a ton of texture to it, it's made of a kind of soft rubbery plastic. Zen Creation, I see you. You all keep including effect pieces like this, and you're going to make anime fans like me very happy. Around the front, the outfit is pretty simple. It's a lightweight dark red fabric. I also like the zipper detail. Non-functional, but it's there and it looks good. You do have a silver stud around the front. Then this harness piece made of a rubbery plastic. You may be thinking, oh no, that means no articulation, but no, Zen Creation thought of that. The joint is located a little bit lower, so you still get range of motion, even though this chunky boy on the back, I've said it before, about to say it again, it's really heavy. Coming down to the legs, the custom body is very clearly on display here. The legs go on forever, but that's kind of accurate to Gaara. The proportions, like I said earlier, they're on point. The red fabric continues down from the upper torso. It's lined with grey. I said I love the colour and I love the fabric, but I love it even more down here because it's wired and the wires are really strong. On the underside, some lightweight grey fabric for the pants. You've got a strap on the thigh on one side, then two straps on the shins down below. Plus some peep toe sandals done in a black matte plastic, and yes, there's some tread sculpted in. For a quick side-by-side comparison, here we have their first release being Naruto. So many people butchered me in the comments for saying that I butchered the pronunciation, but it's either Naruto or Naruto, it's entirely up to you. Now Naruto is a little bit taller thanks to the spiky hairpiece, but I'm pretty sure they're using the exact same underlying body. Although the skin tones are different, Gaara is a little bit more pale, maybe slightly yellow in tone, whereas Naruto is a little bit pinker, more saturated. Going over articulation, do bear in mind that this is my personal copy of the figure, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful. Starting off with the head sculpt, it's on a double ball peg, looking forward and back, swivel and pivot side to side. The arms do go up to there. They will go forward and back, butterfly joint at the shoulder that also hinges up and down, swivel at the bicep, double bend at the elbow, plus a shrunk down 1/6 scale wrist peg. The torso does crunch forward and back, swivel and pivot. The legs go forward to there, going out to there, swivel at the upper thigh, double bend at the knee going just past 90, plus of course a double ball peg down here for the ankle. Wrapping up on Zen Creation's second figure in their Naruto line, it's Gaara. Gaara is a lot of people's favourite character, definitely one of mine, even though I've just started watching the show, please forgive me, hopefully I got everything right. This figure is incredible. Now, he does have the big vessel on his back, it's really heavy so he topples over from time to time, but if that's the only negative, Zen Creation, you all nailed it here. I love the body, it's kinda slim and lanky, perfect teenage body, it's their own custom design. They're probably going to use it going forward as well, and I don't blame them. I also like the outfit, the colours, the material texture, it looks like an anime style outfit, but a real tactile 1/6 scale thing, well done. Then the icing on the cake, the head sculpts and the effect pieces. Effect pieces are a big win when it comes to anime figures. We don't always get them, but Zen Creations, if this is a hint of what's to come with future figures, blast effects and energy effects and power effects, that is what I personally want to see more of. Then the head sculpts. The head sculpts might just be the strongest things here. The likeness to Gaara is undeniable. Plus the paint is super crispy. Overall, am I happy? Oh yes, I am. Now, I do have to say a huge thank you to Zen Creations for sending me this production sample so, I could actually make this review. If you are looking to pre-order your very own Gaara, link to Toys Wonderland is in the description below. They do have installment plans and a points-based reward system. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button so you're notified as soon as a brand new review goes live on the channel. Also, if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.